Imagine owning one of the most desirable car companies in the world. Customers are ready to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for your products. Waiting lists are long, demand is strong, and buyers are willing to travel across countries just for the opportunity to own one. Most companies would see this as a simple business opportunity. Build more factories, increase production, sell more cars, make more money. Ferrari does something very different. Instead of trying to satisfy every customer, it carefully controls how many cars reach the market. Each model is produced in limited numbers, and even customers who can afford one may not be able to buy the exact Ferrari they want. Why would a business deliberately turn away demand? The answer is not that Ferrari lacks the ability to produce more. It is that Ferrari understands something most companies struggle to accept. Selling more can sometimes make a brand worth less. Ferrari began as more than a car manufacturer. Enzo Ferrari was deeply focused on racing, and road cars helped finance the company's competitive ambitions. That racing identity became part of the brand's meaning. A Ferrari was never designed to feel like ordinary transportation. It represented speed, engineering, performance, and access to a world that most people could only watch from a distance. As the company grew, it faced the same temptation every successful business eventually faces. Should it maximize volume or protect what makes the brand special? For mass market companies, greater production often creates an advantage. More products mean more customers, more revenue, and greater market share. Luxury works differently. The value of a luxury product is partly connected to how difficult it is to obtain. If Ferrari suddenly filled every dealership with unlimited cars, more people could own one. Sales might rise quickly, but something else would begin to disappear. Rarity, exclusivity, the feeling that owning a Ferrari places someone inside a very small group. That is why Ferrari does not simply manufacture according to the maximum number of people willing to buy. It manages availability. This creates a powerful psychological effect. When something is difficult to obtain, people often value it more. Scarcity signals that an object is rare, desirable, and potentially important. The product itself has not changed, but the way we perceive it has. You can see the same principle in limited edition watches, sold-out concerts, and exclusive restaurants. When access is restricted, demand can become stronger because people are not only buying the product, they are buying the privilege of obtaining it. Ferrari takes this further by making ownership feel like a relationship rather than a simple transaction. Certain limited models are commonly associated with established customers who have already purchased Ferraris and built a history with the brand. Money may be necessary, but it does not always guarantee immediate access to every vehicle. That sounds almost unreasonable. A customer is ready to pay, yet the company may still control what is available to them. But that friction is part of the experience. It sends a message that Ferrari is not desperate for every sale. The brand is confident enough to protect its identity even when more revenue may be available. That confidence strengthens the perception of value. Ferrari also protects the brand through design, racing, personalization, and carefully managed product launches. Each vehicle is presented not merely as another car, but as part of a continuing story. Customers can personalize colors, materials, and details, making the vehicle feel more individual. This increases revenue without requiring Ferrari to become a mass producer. Instead of selling dramatically more cars, the company can create greater value around each car it sells. That is an important distinction. Ferrari is not rejecting growth, it is choosing controlled growth. The goal is to expand without making the product feel ordinary. Many businesses make the opposite mistake. They become popular, then rush to serve everyone. They expand too quickly, add too many products, reduce quality, or lower prices to attract a wider market. For a short time, revenue may increase, but the brand can lose the qualities that made people desire it in the first place. Ferrari's strategy demonstrates that demand should not always be answered with unlimited supply. Sometimes demand should be protected. This does not mean every business should create fake waiting lists or refuse customers. Artificial scarcity without real value can quickly damage trust. Ferrari's exclusivity works because it is supported by decades of racing history, product quality, design, engineering, and a highly recognizable identity. Scarcity does not create a powerful brand on its own. It amplifies a brand that people already want. That is the larger lesson. Most companies are taught to ask, how can we sell to more people? Ferrari asks a different question. How can we grow without becoming less desirable? That question applies beyond luxury cars. A consultant may choose to work with fewer clients so each one receives greater attention. A restaurant may keep a focused menu rather than trying to serve everything. A creative agency may specialize instead of accepting every type of project. Growth is valuable, but growth without control can weaken quality, positioning, and trust. Ferrari refuses to make unlimited cars because the company is not only protecting production numbers, it is protecting meaning. The fewer people who can easily obtain the product, the more powerful ownership can feel. And that may be Ferrari's greatest business achievement. It does not simply sell fast cars. It sells the feeling that you have gained access to something most people cannot have. So the next time you see a Ferrari and wonder why the company does not simply manufacture millions of them, remember this. Ferrari could probably sell more cars, but it understands that the most valuable part of the product is not only what sits inside the garage. It is the desire that existed before the car ever arrived. The strongest luxury brands do not chase every customer. They become the brands customers are willing to wait for. If you enjoy documentaries uncovering the hidden strategies behind famous companies, subscribe to Brand Locally. Every week, we explore another business mystery hiding in plain sight.